Okay, 3. Developments in European farming policies are at odds with forging free trade agreements with food exporting countries. In Europe, and particularly in the UK, most people live in towns and cities but are close to rural areas where the principal occupation is farming. We like our countryside and we see it often. And that's not the case in North America or indeed, say, Australia, where farming goes about its business largely away from the gaze of the large majority of the population. In general, in Europe actually, taxpayers sign up to the notion that our farmers, particularly the family ones, not the corporate ones, can be given financial help. They can be given an income of sorts to keep our countryside pretty and healthy. COVID concerns have strengthened this commitment as food security and food health issues have risen. So, perhaps not surprisingly, farmers and trade negotiators in competing food exporting countries view European agricultural policies as being fluffy, feather-lined green blankets, comfort blankets, which is essentially an old-fashioned farm subsidy regime, may well. So when the USA has got the pandemic sorted, the Biden administration will most likely have international trade agreements back on the front burner, having been parked on the back by its predecessor. Post-Brexit, Britain is desperate to show the world that it's open for business and ready to cut trade deals. However, agriculture and food has always been the tail that wags the dog in trade negotiations. I mean, the direction of travel of EU and UK agricultural policy is simply going to make it even more difficult to cut general trade deals than in the past. One likely outcome is that food self-sufficiency rates in Europe may rise, which may please environmentalists and farmers who are struggling to compete, and some consumers, but it will displease internationally competitive and export-orientated businesses, and it will probably displease low-income consumers in the longer term as they see food prices start to rise.